All right, welcome to another Steelers franchise number 3 here now. Gotta lower my TV volume though, because sometimes it echoes. So, 2-0 going up against a divisional rival here, the Cincinnati Bengals. And let's see how their games have been going. Let's go to some schedule here. Kind of see what's happening there. Let's go team schedule. So they versed the Vikings week 1, 21-16, and then they versed the Bears 33-17. So I mean, two teams that, right? I mean, eh. But they held them under 20 points in the game. So defensively, we're looking at hopefully to get over or hold them under 20 points. Sorry. Joe Burrow. Mixon first week had a good game. Jamar Chase had it, but that's a guy we need to watch a little bit. Only 4 receptions. Who had the most receptions is who I want to watch. KJ Osborne. Defense. This is mainly what I want to look at. So BJ Hill, sacks-wise, Sam Hubbard and Trey both got sacks, interceptions. Awuzie. See, this is a guy who I thought about trading for him, honestly, and bringing him to Pittsburgh. And it might be a thing we could do in the near future. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, now this is a game against the Bears. Burrow has been great. Sacked 3 times though. So that's good to see, especially with our defense. No Cameron Hayward though. Just gonna keep that in mind. Joe Mixon again, over 100 yards. So Joe Mixon is getting a ton of carries. And they're not past 235. I mean, like, yeah, it's good. They're good all around, it seems. Samaje Perine, Khalil Herbert. Look at that. The Rook, 4 receptions or 4 rushes, 9 yards. That is not very good. Probably had some goal line carries. Young man T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. Jamar Chase, again, held under 5 receptions. So, I mean, maybe he's not the guy to watch, but, I mean, it is only week 3 now. Defense in this game, what happened in here? Sacks. So, it's, what happened? Oh, right, they didn't sack the quarterback. So, they didn't actually, it doesn't sound like they got too much pressure off. Interceptions, Mike Hilton. So I think we could definitely get to Joe Burrow a few times. Joe Mixon, though, that's going to have to be a guy we're going to look for, as he got over 100 yards in both games. So I'm ready to start our weekly strategy here. I think what I want to do defensively, I might want to watch the inside run. Or should I watch the outside? I feel like our inside should be fine. I just don't want him to bounce outside and get too much. Let's do... You know what? We'll start the first half outside runs. Defensively, I think we are going to keep the carrying. Let's do outside again. Instead of blitz counter. I think outside. We'll see how it is. Any injuries, though? So this is offense. Doesn't look like we have any injuries offensively. Okay. Defensively, looks like we're going to have none as well. Sweet. So we got some upgrades here as well. It's DeMarcus Christmas. We're going to definitely put him as a run stopper. I love to see the +2 tackle. Justin Lane. I love to keep him man on man. If we ever do need to get him in situations, he's going to be on the outside, not in the slot too much. If we need to, we can put him there, but it's not our first thought. I think we can bounce right into this game. Oh. So we get the home field advantage in this one. I think we're going to rock out. I'm thinking of doing our retros here, but no, it's too early for that. I might do it on a game that's, less important, but we're going to go with our all black uniforms again. All right, let's see how Trubisky does in game number 3, sorry. So I'm excited. This is a huge divisional matchup. Weather is looking great in this game. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a factor, so it's just going to be better team wins today. So they get to start.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the
All right, let's see some Joe Burrow.
Time to see the Bengals offense go to work.
Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon.
#1 overall pick in the 2020 draft.
So depending on what they go to early is what we're going to try to stop, but they're trying to start the game with that man, Joe Mixon, who I'm hoping does not touch 100, doesn't even touch 50 yards today. I don't even want to see that. And he's going to break a tackle and go nowhere, though. 3 yards.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
So an early 3rd and 7 situation. Shotgun bunch top right of your screen.
Now Burrow.
Thrown, and this is caught. Jamar Chase.
It's Jamar Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I think I'm underplaying Jamar Chase here. He doesn't really have too many receptions in each game, so didn't really think I needed to plan too much against him. Good strong carry there by Mixon. And that's just looking at the stats from last week. 133 yards. That's a back right there. Watch him in the receiving game too, as they go right to him, but he steps out of bounds. He's going to gain a yard. Lose a yard. Excuse me. So 3rd and 8 again. They're going to toss it up here, and it's going to be, oh my God, complete. That's going to be Tyler Boyd.
Says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Looked like we were going to swat that one, if not pick it off, but just a perfect throw. Good catch. And again, Joe Mixon's being held in check. So we're getting them into 3rd down situations. It's just what is happening on that play. I've never seen that. Well, either way, we get the easy sack, I guess. Joe Burrow just had a brain fart. Guess he heard a whistle and he thought to stop, but he didn't. And tossed away, and they're going to settle for 3.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing.
So a good first drive for the Bengals, really passing. Rushing, not really.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the Bengals are on the
So they are going to connect on that field goal there to make it 3-0 to start this game on their first possession. And now Pittsburgh going to see if we can put up some points as well, as we have a terrible return. And we'll start off with an empty back set.
Looking to throw, Trubisky.
Tight end wide open.
That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry.
And that is number 81, Zach Gentry.
2 to go on 2nd down.
You're going to see him a little bit more throughout the year. I do like Zach. I think he's... Oh my god, that was a scary pass. As I was saying, I do like Zach. I think he's a good tight end. I do want to re-sign him. I think he's going to remain in Pittsburgh. But I mean, that just goes with time. I mean, things change all the time. You can see Najee, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pretty sure he had a few catches in the receiving game there too.
We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking,
and a first down there. This time it's going to be packed.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first.
Freiermuth, I love that. What a name. And that's going to be picked off. Is that CJ?
It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Oh no, it's Mike Hilton there. 21. And they're going to start off with a pick 6. Make this game 10-0. So we throw a pick on our first drive, and Mitchell Trubisky again getting in the interception trouble. A lot of turnovers by Trubisky so far. But I mean, we're winning games. You know, he's had some pretty good throws here and there, and some smart running out of the pocket. So the reason why we kept him as our starter is just he's still making some good plays. Just the turnovers are killing us, but they haven't seemed to lost us a game yet. Almost lost us in week 1 there, but seems to be doing a pretty good job. And that's going to be a first down by Najee.
It's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Maybe we see another carry by Najee here, this time on the ground. And we do. It's a good run here. Najee's finding a little bit of space. That one looked like if he broke a tackle there, he was going to go a long way there. So a 2nd and 3. Najee the single back. They're going to hand it off to him. And he's going to maybe pick up a yard, if anything. Boy, we are really liking this formation as we come out with it again on 3rd and 3. Slants. Trubisky passes it. And first down. That's going to be Zach Gentry again. I'm not sure why the DB left separation there when he had him covered, but I'm not complaining. And a play action again, another one. And that's going to be another interception. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. Trubisky looking a little sloppy in this first quarter.
First down, here's Burrow.
And, I thought that was just going to be a missed throw there, but the guy at the very, very bottom, that's Hurst. Finds himself open down by the sideline. And, Higgins. I don't think he saw the ball coming. I think he did his route right and everything, but concentrated on his footing too much that he wasn't paying attention to the ball. And this is going to be tossed up and possibly picked. There's a flag, and that could possibly be pass interference on the defense. And it is. Wow, we look like we were in great position to pick that off, too. Nobody jumped for it, though. Phil Weatherspoon, I guess, didn't see the ball coming, just got in the way of the receiver. And that's easy first down, and we're going to get to Joe Burrow. Fontuit's going to get the full sack there. TJ Watt looked like he got a piece of it too, but they're only going to give it to Tuitt. So, end of the first quarter here. Bengals leading the game 10-0. And we're going to come out with a 2nd and 21, and it's going to be a handoff to Mixon, and he's going to go nowhere. Stopped in the backfield. 5 rushes, 6 yards. They really bottled him up. So a 3rd and 22. Got to imagine something deep or something to get into an easier field goal, and it's going to be complete to Tyler Boyd, but not enough for the first down, but definitely makes this field goal a lot easier here.
McPherson for the Bengal field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38.
Kick is up, and it's good.
And that'll push the lead up to
So a 13-0 game to start the second quarter here. Steelers on offense have really not showed us anything besides that they want to throw it to orange jerseys instead. So Trubisky, third drive here, see if he can find a black jersey here instead.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but
and this is going to be tossing wide open. That's going to be Miller on a huge reception there, and that's already going to put us on the Cincinnati 46 flip field position just like that. Gentry in motion. Handoff. Harris picks up about a yard or two, they call it. Shotgun here. 2nd and 8. Trubisky. Throw on the run. It's going to be caught again. Just short of the first down, but that was Sims on the grab. So a 3rd and 2 situation, a little far for a field goal. And Miller comes a little too much back for that pass, and he doesn't pick up the first down. So they're going to go for it here on a 4th and 2 situation. They hand it off, and Harris is going to pick it up and run for a bunch more as he's going to break a tackle and get it just shy of the 20-yard line. Cincinnati allowing a huge run there on a 4th and 2 situation. They're going to give it right back to Najee, who's not going to follow his blockers there, but really makes his own hole as he picks up 5. 2 tight end set. Handoff, Harris, nowhere, maybe a yard. 3rd and 4 situation here. Going in shotgun. Trubisky finds his target on the comeback, and that's going to be a first down for Sims, who's got his 2nd reception in this game already.
Safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college.
So 1st and goal here, ball on the 6. Slants are coming. Trubisky rolling out of the pocket, finds a wide open target in the back of the end zone, and I believe that's Anthony Miller, yes.
Touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game.
So the first touchdown of the first offensive touchdown of the game is going to go to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they're going to still trail in this one after this extra point if converted by 6. And they do nail it through. So a good comeback drive after the first 2 drives led to a Trubisky interception. And now we're going to see Cincinnati's offense, see if they can have a spark of life here as they've been kind of held in check more than they would like. And Joe Mixon's also been stopped all game, and Burrow again sacked, and that is the 3rd sack already this game. TJ Watt's the one to get to him this time. We're only in the first half here, and Joe Burrow is finding himself on the ground 3 times. And quick hook there by Chase. It's not going to connect. Still going to be jarred loose as they're going to come in an empty set on 3rd and 14 here. Chase. It's caught, but it's not going to be nowhere near the first down as it's going to bring up a 4th and 11 situation. So Pittsburgh's defense really keeping them into this game so far. They don't have a turnover quite yet, but been really holding their star players in check. Just a one big play by Jamar Chase on the opening drive. Other than that, though, I think everybody else has been held pretty great so far. Harris on the carry here at a shotgun. Breaks in a tackle. Going to go for 8. They're going to say 9 here. So a 2nd and 1. Nearing the 2-minute warning here. Hand off to Harris. He's going to be very close to a first down, but there's also a flag on the field in the backfield. It's going to be a holding call on Pittsburgh. Dan Moore is the one in charge of that flag. So a 2nd and 11. That pushes them back. And hand off to Harris here. He's not going to find anything. So a 3rd and 10 situation. Trubisky in the shotgun here. And he's going to find no one but his lineman as that bounces off a helmet of a Pittsburgh offensive line. So punting it here. 2-minute warning hits as well, as Cincinnati is going to be starting on the just shy of the 25-yard line. And a quick pass there, and that one's going to be T. Higgins for his 2nd grab of the game. Burrow, quick throw again. Caught again, T. Higgins.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And how about the rapport that these two had last year as rookies? Exactly what the Bengals.
And they're going to swing this one out, but that's going to be maybe a loss of 2, yes, to Joe Mixon, as he's been going backwards in the receiving game today. Raw play here. Breaks a tackle. Picks up about 5. Good run there on a 3rd and 7 situation. And we're going to get a timeout here.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
By Cincinnati.
On 3rd down.
So 3rd and 7. Throws it, completes it. And another timeout by Cincinnati as they pick up the first down as they're nearing close to the 50-yard line.
To go in this first half. Throwing now,
Burrow drops back. He's going to lay this one deep here. And that's going to be caught in the end zone. And that is Jamar Chase on a jump ball right before halftime.
And the Bengals add on to their lead. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but
and that is on the veteran Micah Fitzpatrick.
With the receiver streaking downfield to meet it. Here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, "Oh no!" And their worst fears were realized as that one turned.
What a grab! And that's gonna hurt if you are a Steelers fan right before half.
Up and good, and the lead now stands at 13. A drive that time.
So that's going to put this game to a 2-possession game with that, really, that Hail Mary touchdown. But Pittsburgh has 49 seconds remaining in this first half. See if they're going to try to go for it or if they're just going to run this clock and take it into halftime. And they're going to toss this one up, and that's going to be almost caught by Deontay Johnson, but the coverage there was too good. Mike Hilton on the coverage. Trubisky looking to throw again. He's going to find his target. Najee Harris breaks a tackle, breaks another, and picks up the first down after shaking off 2 defenders.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number
Trubisky
2.
rolling out of the pocket here. Good scramble. He's going to toss it across the field and dropped. Wide open. Anthony Miller could not hold on to it all alone.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. The Steelers signal
Oh,
for the
that's
second
gotta hurt.
timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds
That could have
to
put
go
them in
here
field goal
half.
range in one play.
Again,
But now
it's
they're going to
Trubisky.
fall to a 3rd and 8 here.
Over the middle,
Harris,
complete. That's
first
Harris.
down.
And he
Or
will
so we
have the
think.
Steelers' first down as they're
Yes.
able to get the third down
16
conversion.
seconds remaining in this
The
half.
Steelers gonna use their third
Pittsburgh
and
has no
final
timeouts
timeout
remaining.
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Trubisky rolling out of the pocket. Going to just
He gets it
throw it
complete
short to Harris. He's going to pick up the
And
first down, but
taking it
that's going to
across
end the half here as there's only 5 seconds remaining. Get out of bounds, young man.
pickup, but it will
See if
come
you
on
can
what
kick a
should
long
be
field
the
goal,
final
but no.
play in this first half. And we will
Take
see
it into
the
half
highlights
now.
this week. Get right back
And
to this
Pittsburgh's going to be returning as they are down 20-7 in this game.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
The turnovers early hurt us,
And that decision to bring it
but
out
let's see if
turned out to be a
Trubisky can
good
come
one.
out this
Gains about
half
5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
with an opening touchdown.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important
Trubisky
drive.
empty set. It's going to be caught there by Deontay Johnson, who's been quiet.
It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back.
So a 2nd and 3 here. Harris with the handoff, going to push it inside. Nice carry there for the first down as he's at 55 on the day.
So from the 36 now.
Another
First and 10.
shotgun here, which they do like to run it out of as well.
Now it's Trubisky.
Screen pass. Harris on the receiving end of that there, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards, bring up 2nd and 2. And he's at 6 receptions already in this game. Handoff here. Harris, close to the first down. See what they mark. No, 3rd and inches. They're in shotgun here. Most likely a run. They're going to pass it. And a wide open tight end. I also think Cincinnati thought they were running the football there too, as they left Freiermuth wide open on a hook. So new set of downs. Ball on the opposite side of the field now. Derek Watt in motion, handoff to Harris. And that's going to be stuffed up. Maybe a gain of 2 there. 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
So Trubisky looking more into this year and just seeing our options. Good run there by Harris, by the way. Going into the offseason. So I would like to finish the year with Trubisky, but obviously if the interceptions and the turnovers in general keep happening, obviously we're going to have to make a change mid-year or at some point of the year if it continues. But definitely looking into the draft, there's a few options that we're kind of looking for. Definitely going for a quarterback though. Just to really fix things up, and Trubisky's going to take a sack there in that situation, as we look like we were going to be in field goal range there, but now that's going to definitely push us out of it. But yeah, we're definitely looking to get a new quarterback going into next year. Just a little bit of more competition this year. There's really not too much competition. You know, Mitchell Trubisky's our quarterback. Obviously, he's gonna be the guy we're gonna rock out with hopefully all season. Hopefully, we like him throughout the whole season. But he's helped us get to 2-0, and hopefully he can bring us to 3-0. As we're going to kick an extremely large field goal here, Boswell, and it's just far right. So now Cincinnati has good field position. And Mixon's going to break a tackle here, go for about 4. But Najee Harris, you know, we definitely want to get some depth at the running back position as well. We do have Benny Snell. It's just I'm not too sold on him. The speed's not there. And I just want an all-around back. I don't want a back that's just pure power, or I don't want a back that's you know, all about speed. It would be nice, but all about speed I don't want. I just want a nice balance back that can do both power and speed. And, you know, if we need him to come up in situations where, say, starters get injured, like Najee gets him injured for, you know, a play or maybe a few weeks, then we have a good backup to fill in and take over that spot that we can feel comfortable with. So finding a backup into the offseason here as well is going to be a great thing. I think we're going to let go of Benny. Maybe even make a trade with Cincinnati like we wanted to. We did want to work a little bit on our secondary. And Awuzie is kind of looking like a nice target that we can have. I think we can make a trade, but we'll see going into that. I don't know if he's our first pick to nab there for a Benny Snell trade, but definitely an option. Myles Jack, though. Nice tackle there. 4th and 3. They're going to try to field goal this. And that one looks good there, and they're going to put this game up even more.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay.
So we are down quite a bit, 16-point difference in this game. And we have not seen the Pittsburgh team we've been seeing the last 2 weeks. But to be fair, our offense has been also struggling in the last 2 weeks. It's just mainly been a Najee Harris kind of day. This one, we're going to find our target, and that's going to be caught. And Sims again, that's his 3rd reception of the game. And this one, a little bit more fashionable than the other 2. Play action. Trubisky downfield, and that's going to be Deontay. First down catch. And we're looking good on this drive already with 2 nice completions. First down completions on top of it all. Look for Deontay here if we're looking for a passing set of season press coverage there. And we're just going to toss this one. It's going to be off target there. Bring up a 2nd and 10.
Play action.
It's going to be a play action here. Trubisky's going to be forced out of the pocket. He's going to get sacked. And that's going to bring a 3rd and long. Not what we needed in this game. We did need some sort of points. Oof. So the question is, if we don't get into field goal range, what do we do in this situation? And we're going to throw it short here. At the 50, we're still long. I think we just punt it. There's no way we're getting a 4th and 18.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling.
So see if we can knock them into range. We're going to punt it right at the 20 here. So, hoping our defense can make a big stop once again. And that's going to be thrown to Mixon as he's going to hold on to that ball as Watt's going to try to strip that one out of there for a 4-yard catch. So a shotgun formation. Burrow drops back here. It's going to be caught to Mixon again. Both teams favoring their running backs in this game in the receiving department. As Mixon has 5 catches. And near the sideline, that's going to be caught, they're going to call it. They're going to say he got that foot down. That's Higgins on the impressive catch. Fitzpatrick on the coverage there. Is good coverage, just a nice catch.
Because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like
Cincinnati killing quite a bit of clock here on this drive. And we're going to get, no, we're not. It looked like we're going to get Burrow there. Just a bad angle. I believe that was Allahu. on the rundown. Just couldn't get to him, though. Took a terrible angle. And now we have a wide open Higgins who's going to take this one to the house.
Way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his second touchdown on
Looked
the
like a
season.
broken coverage there, and
Are closing in on a third straight
that's going to
victory
even
to
increase
start
the score
campaign.
more, and that could even be the dagger.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Wow. So 30-7 in this divisional matchup
And it's finished off with
in
a Cincinnati
Pittsburgh.
touchdown. Johnson now returning. And good coverage there on
And not
special
a good
teams.
return there as well.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears
Trubisky's going to audible here. Sees something he likes, I guess, in the defense.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky.
Going to be forced out of the pocket there, but he does find his receiver Miller on the sideline, who breaks the tackle and picks up 8.
Before he's out of bounds. A good pickup
So it's
there.
2nd and 2.
On the first down completion.
And again, Trubisky's going to motion Sims here to the right. And
From the 27,
must see something he likes as well, and he does.
Over the middle complete. That's Sims.
And Sims has been a nice target for Trubisky today. That's 4 receptions.
On the move on first down. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Trubisky's going to drop back here. He's going to float this one out to the sideline to Sims, but he can't come down with it there.
The way this one's gone.
It's going to be a drop. Not contested at all. Just couldn't hold on to that one, and that's been the story today. And speaking of drop, Deontay Johnson is going to drop one that's right in the breadbasket there, as he's going to take a
Third down, Trubisky.
hit on the coverage. And Trubisky, forced out of the pocket, throws this one away. 4th and 10 here.
Throw, so he just tossed it away.
It's a must-go-for situation. Audible here by Trubisky. Sims at the bottom of your screen now.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on fourth down.
Over the middle. That's going to be caught
Pass midfield.
by Freiermuth, and he's going to keep the game alive, but don't know for how long,
So on the other side of the field now,
as there's only 5 minutes remaining. And again, another audible. Trubisky trying to take this game over here.
now it's Trubisky.
And throws this one. This is going to be caught. I believe that is Miller.
A good pickup.
I can't quite... No, it's Deontay Johnson. So 2nd and 2 here.
Throwing again on second
Ball
down.
on the 39. We're going to find a open Anthony Miller for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
It's turning out to be a nice drive here.
Big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes
And we're going to find again another wide open Anthony Miller over the middle there for a first down.
Executed it to perfection.
Where was this in the first half? Where was this all game, actually? We were missing this all game. We were throwing picks, getting sacked, running out of the pocket, throwing it away, and now we're
The pickup there.
connecting on all throws on this drive.
On second down, this is
And a Najee Harris handoff. Going to bring it inside the 5 at the 4 for a first and goal. See if Pittsburgh can make this game a little bit more respectable,
Here's Trubisky.
as they're going to have an empty set here. Throw it, and that's going to be
Incomplete. It's Sims.
not called a touchdown. Sims at the line, though. I thought he got in for sure, and I think Sims even thought he got in. Instead, it's going to be a Trubisky sack now.
Sack back at the 9-yard line. This
Another empty set. 3 plays in a row.
Here's Trubisky to
Last
throw.
play before the 2-minute warning, and we're going to find a wide open Freiermuth at the sideline. There is a flag, though.
And that will also lead
And they're going to get this in the backfield, roughing the passer. So that's going to bring up a new set of downs instead of going to 4th down.
Thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right?
And Trubisky, being forced out of the pocket, is going to take a sack once again,
Back at the 11-yard
as
line.
Okafor looks to be in some sort of discomfort. He's going to come to the sideline, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and 11.
Another try after the first down sack.
And again forced out of the pocket.
Go down again. This has been
Trubisky sacked once again. On the 25, they were on the 2-yard line to start this drive. Or to start, yeah, to get to end. Look at this frozen action here.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
So 4th and goal, they need 25 yards. So really just a Hail Mary to the end zone, and that's not even going to give anybody a chance there. Turnover on downs. And we're going to just say this one is over after this play. We're going to sim the rest of the game.
Try to eat some clock with Mixon, and he can only manage to get a couple.
And yeah, no timeouts called here. Green is, I don't know why it's giving me the choice here. I can't do anything with that. And do we have a frozen screen here? Well, there's 10 more seconds to choose from this. I'm glad they have a timer in this, because I don't know why it's giving me the choice. So, we're going to go to just a normal sim here, end a game.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.
So we take our first loss of the season,
They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about
which was absolutely brutal. Trubisky looked good more in the second half than anything, but just running out of the pocket too much, just being dragged out of that pocket, and that hurts. Taking way too many sacks and just putting us in 3rd and long, 2nd and long situations. And that was the story of the game, really, just being in those 3rd and long, those long distance downs killed us and really took away some points out of the game. So we're going to look more at the schedule here of week 3. So Panthers are going to win over Houston. Indianapolis this year has had, I'm not sure if they're undefeated, but they are having a good season. I'm pretty sure if they're not undefeated, they're 3-1. If not 4-1 for sure. Atlanta comes out with a huge victory, 31-6 there. Kansas City beating the Chargers there. We know what happened in that game. Cleveland absolutely annihilating the Bears. Baltimore had a close game with Detroit, and Detroit was having a good season as well. They still are. I think that might be their first loss, if I'm not mistaken, this season. New England beating New Orleans. Jacksonville toppling over Arizona. Buffalo beating Washington. The Jets beating Denver. Vegas beats Miami. Seattle just falls to Minnesota. Tampa Bay beats the Los Angeles Rams. Green Bay just wins over San Francisco in a low-scoring game, and Philly's going to beat Dallas in a divisional rivalry there. So let's look more at the standings. I just kind of want to see where everybody's sitting. I think I said 4-0. I meant 3-0. Yes, the Colts are 3-0. Panthers are also 3-0. Unbelievable. The Falcons are actually 2-1. The Lions are also 2-1. Jets are 2-1. I mean, Jacksonville's 2-1. Some teams here, the Giants, 2-1. Let's go look at some teams, winless teams that we thought. I mean, the Chargers 0-3. I think that's really the only upset. Broncos being 0-3, I'm not too surprised. Bears being 0-3, again, not too surprised. And Seahawks, I'm also not too surprised them being 0-3. But the Chargers, it's a little surprising to see them be 0-3. So, next episode, we're going to have the Green Bay Packers. And just looking at some of the league leaders here, Zach Wilson for the Jets is having a great year. Of course, Tom Brady leads the way. Mike Evans leads in receiving. That kind of helps a little bit. But Najee Harris for Pittsburgh is going to pave and lead the way. 430 rushing yards. I believe we gave Trey quite a few sacks last game, so that could be a reason why he's up there in sacks. And Ahkello Witherspoon is now, he's been up there with Mike Hughes, but Mike Hilton with last week's interception is going to bring him to tie third for most interceptions on the year. So I think while off camera here, we're going to maybe look at a few trades for Benny Snell and maybe pick up a few targets here. Just kind of look at more running backs that we have here. Mark Ingram, I think Mike Davis would definitely be a good pickup here, but we're kind of just going to look through everything. Ty Montgomery would be a pretty good fit there as well. James White would be a good fit. I don't think I want to bring Le'Veon, especially with that speed. There is McKinnon. Justin Jackson would be a nice fit. Phillip Lindsay wouldn't be a bad fit as well. Williams. Breida is a pretty good fit. D'Ernest Jackson as well. There's a few targets that we can really pick up here. Malcolm Brown. You know, there's quite a bit of running backs in this. There's a lot of depth in the free agency. Chris Thompson. It's another one there. Amir Abdullah. I haven't heard that name in a little while. TJ Yeldon as well. Carry on. Yeah, there's quite a few backs here that we can kind of definitely have as backups. Even DeAndre Washington. That even might be a player I might snag there as well. So we'll kind of look at some trades, see what we can get. Definitely want to improve our secondary. Just kind of help Mika Fitzpatrick out, even though he didn't really have the bestest of games. But for now, we're going to kill this one here.